Let's go. A couple hours. Hopefully it'll be peaceful. I was in the middle of screwing this up, and then I realized I had a bunch of better recipes, and I started to rejig the recipe. I'll spend more time getting this right the first time, but I've got to sort out this. Sure. I got to sort out this iron here because I don't need even half of what I had. So I redid the recipe, and I came out with this. So I still need 240 limestone, so I got to make sure that I can get that much. Let's see, what else have we got in the middle of this? I still have the 100 nitrogen, and I don't think I'm mining anything else in the middle of this. Good. All right. So, what I need. 62 copper. I have like 150, I think. Way too much. I may fix it after. 250 iron, which is a little more than half of what I had originally brought up here. So I'll probably fix that as well. I still need 271 and change coal. So I have to verify if that's okay. But these two are still 400. The quartz is like a joke. I'm just going to take a tap off the thing next to me. No one's going to feel a pinch. The limestone I also have to look into. I need about 230 limestone. And I need to make sure that I have 272 coal and 250 iron. So 230 limestone first. Let's see, what do we got? Yeah. So I'm not tapping off of that. I brought the limestone this way. So let's go find out where I got that and see if it still makes sense. I hate everything about what I've done here. This is horrible. I am starting another playthrough as soon as I finish this one, like immediately. I feel like there's so many things that I could do better. So now I think the limestone, yeah, is over by the iron here. Geronimo! Oh. I'll stop that, I swear. You are speaking to the legend. I don't care if I'm the only one who thinks it. I'm the only one who matters. I'm sorry. That's not entirely true. You look at the top of the screen there, you'll see that I am pulling way too much off of this. That's all I need. This still stays. I can change all of this to 3. At the top of the screen, you'll see that I am raising money for the IWK through the Extra Life program. It's easy enough, extralife.org. Just type in extra-life.org and look up the thedillybot, and you'll see my campaign page. Oops. Yeah, I should probably fix the iron while I'm down here too. What am I bringing? I think the latest thing was this. And I think I'm bringing 600 because I needed 490 something. I might even have been 590 something. But I think now for iron, I only need, hopefully it's like 250. Yeah, so I can figure out how to get 270 here sensibly on this belt. So that's 150. Probably turn it down to 135, and then I'll get my 270. And I will only need one other of these, so I'm just going to get rid of this crap. And I'll get rid of that because I don't need to power this right now. Don't need to power that. But we have more. I just have to remember that I have this down here. And I'll just leave the merger here. It doesn't really cost me anything. And I'm pulling 300. 150 and 120 is 270. So if I've got 120 coming off of this, then this only needs to be 8. This becomes a merc. Also becomes a Mark II belt. That has to be a Mark III. Mark III is good for 270. I'll just re-upgrade this again later if I need it, but for right now I don't. The things that I'm going to do in my new playthrough, not this one, but you know, later. Screwed this up. I was in the process of turning this. Trying to get the tops. I'm a steel. That is probably loading at 120. It can load at 240. I gotta remember to come back and get that. Excuse me. Did I mean to do that? I really hate how this looks. Definitely need to fix that steel production, but I'll do something else in the meantime. This iron ore has to go into approximately 7 foundries, and I can downclock them. So I have 6 foundries here, but what are they using? That is so weird. Okay, well, I'll actually be producing steel beams here. Something here doesn't need as much iron, I think. What did I have done here? These were overclocked, right? Oh yeah, 2 times. So I'm not going to do that. I am going to overclock one of them a little bit. think what needs to happen here is I ultimately need to be producing, I don't friggin' know how many bars. $467.226. Okay. This should be 75. 75 times 5. Excuse me. That's 225. 375. And I need how much? 375. But I need 167. So 67.226. Plus 25. $92.226. Such a weird number. I'm going to overproduce a little bit. I'm going to say 100. So if he's producing 100, 75 means that I would have had to have a Mark II belt coming out the back of this anyway. That means that's done. What I should have is 3 point for alumina, and I should have the aluminum scrap. I fixed the limestone and the water and the iron. I may go back and fix the copper yet. I don't know. Because I am definitely overdrawing here. Okay, so that is the alumina solution. This is the scrap. I have the scrap coming out through the foundries, which should be making aluminum. Oh, it needs to fill up again, I think. I may have made a huge mistake. No, it's definitely full. Okay, that's good. All right, so when it flushed the network, it flushed all of it. That's going to take a while to get primed back up, I think. These should be smoking away. Oh, I'm not doing anything with the silica. How did I do this stupidity? I didn't need to do that much height. Bit. This. Guess I could have an awesome sink or something. Because this is just going to produce until it fills up this pipe again. Okay, I think what I need to do at this point... Yeah, I'm going to have to sink this until I figure out what I'm going to do with it. The other thing I could do is feed it into whatever the hell it needs to be fed into. So I need cheap silica, limestone, and silica to produce concrete. Out of 3.61, so I'll use 4 assemblers. But for that, I'm going to need to route... Let's see if I got one. Alright, I'm going to go fix my steel production, and... Oh no, I can void all my stuff over here. All of that can go. Here I'm getting rid of the right stuff. That's good enough for now. Don't think I want to store anything else. I know this is part of this, but I need to finish what I'm doing to get these. Fix that. That also means that somewhere around here, I'm going to have a bunch of these dismantle crates. Think dismantle crates, dismantle. Such a mess up here. That's so much stuff. Steel beams are in better shape. Have that dialed in now. Now, brought the copper underneath. Pretty sure from all the way over there. Oh, this is the 100 nitrogen. Oh, sure if I need that yet. But anyway, that's where that's coming from. I feel like I should hop this over. Now, silica. There. So I think I want the assemblers for concrete to be here. Three belts. That's going to be the silica underneath. Honestly, I'm probably going to run the limestone underneath too. There's no point doing it. Let's just put through hole there. Okay, so that connected automatically. I'm pretty sure. Let's just be super sure. And then down here, I'm going to need 3. Is that what this is? I need to put the holes in the floor for where I want all of that. So let's build the concrete production. Now I said I needed 4 of these. I want 4 fine concrete. Which this section is done. There'll be stuff that I can collect and bring out this way. I can just gather it all up and then pipe it out that way. So I guess concrete, yeah, it could definitely go right here. Let's just leave a little bit of space because you never know what kind of shenanigans you're going to have to get into. Wait, what does that feed into? That makes molded beams in a foundry plus steel. So I need steel and concrete and steel beams and concrete. Concrete still needs to go over there. This is the location. Let's put it here. Kind of, I don't want to interfere with that too much, so I think in here. I've got 4 of these. Is it? Fine concrete. That's producing 50. I'm going to need, if I go to my items list, 180.444. If they're putting out 50 and I have 4, that's 200. So I think I need to downclock slightly. Yeah. So 180.44. So we'll say 50 and 50 is 100. This should be This guy will be... This guy is going to be... I'm going to say 41. I'm going to say 41. Then I'm going to need to do... I'm going to bring the silica here, and then I'm going to bring... the concrete here. I'll figure it out afterwards, but one of them's going to be there. Dude. This... I wanted... So he goes that way, that way, that way. This guy's gonna come in here, and be that way. What are we looking at here? 60, and at best I'll be down clocking, so... What is that? This is going to be feasibly 240. And the silica is only going to... Why do I need so little silica? Oh. I'm going to have to sink a bunch of this. But I can put the sink here and I feel like I want to put one more row here. I'll just take it out of here and shove it into a sink. But I'm going to want to make this a smart splitter. Probably have to redo this. So this is going to have to be any. This will also be any. And this will be open. And I'll put a sink right here. power. That's power. This one here, I'll use a Mark III. Because I'm producing probably... So this will be at most 60. This down here will have to be 240. This would be Mark III. Okay, now I need a hole in the floor. And then we're going to need this limestone and silica, right? This one will be a Mark III. This will just need to be a Mark I. But what I think I'm producing here... So I'll bring the Mark III over. Some will also... Back. This is ready to do something. I need to bring the silica. I'll fall down at the bottom of this. It's gonna be bad. It's the hole I put. Make that go that way. Therefore, this is silica. Let's make that go that way. That should be silica. I guess I can bring... Going to the left probably won't go straight here. I'm gonna need a Mark III for this one as well. This is piling silica in there. This gets me exactly 60. And then the overflow is being sunk, so I don't have to worry about that. But that also means that I don't need this at all. So I don't need the quartz or the limestone. They're just telling me like anything that's coming from a miner, I don't have to worry about sinking it or anything. It's just not going to get used. So I'm going to ignore this. I have that done. I think I'm smelting aluminum ingots. Don't need that. I'm going to double check my coal, which I think is still correct. 272. So because I'm syncing all of that now, this should just go forever. It's not. So got it on the Mark IV belt. I just don't know what I'm drawing it. How much am I drawing? Split it off of this. Say hello if you're poking around. I think I... Why am I pulling 600 off of this? So I am doing that. Wait, what? Well, that's... Okay. So I'm doing this, and I'm doing that. That's 200. The Mark V belt, so I can take the whole 600. I just don't completely understand what I'm using it for right now. I'm using 60 of it. This attached too. We're using 60 of it here too. Out the back end of this. 36. Like 90, maybe 100, and this doesn't go anywhere. So I only need like 360 or 400. Why am I doing this? I suppose it doesn't matter. I'll find this once the time comes. I'm gonna go fix it. I think I only need about 400. So 272 plus 100 and change. 400 should be plenty. Survive this, do you think? Yeah. 480. That's technically a Mark IV belt. But... one here should be starved for coal. Ah, stupidity. Every now and then I do some dumb stuff. I hate everything about what I did there. Like, look at it. Everything's climbing over each other. It's awful. Okay. So this is 166 silica. They put little asterisks on it to say that you're not using it all. So I certainly don't need the extra silica. I've already got fine concrete done. So I guess let's get some iron and the rest of the coal into foundries. Okay, so let's pipe the iron out. We have a bunch of uses for it. Let's see here. Where is it going? What's this? This is producing iron. How much iron? 467. So this... Oh, I'm only using this portion for that. $106. Producing 175. So that's too much. I feel like I'm gonna bring it this way and then sneak it around. But I almost want to bring it this way. So I have to figure out how to get that out of there. So this should be a splitter. That makes sense. That needs 106. This wouldn't have been enough. Let's do that. That should allow me to get that. This is a merger with an output there. So, I guess... What is this putting out? 75. Why does it have a Mark III coming out of it? Oh, it was at 150 to begin with. Alright, so I'm merging all of that. And in theory, I could drop this down through the floor. Or I can just bring it out. So I don't think I need that big a belt anymore. So we have 475s. And like mostly a 70. These are 150. That's 300. 370. Definitely a Mark IV belt. This out. This way. Oh, what did I need the iron for? I needed to feed it into a foundry along with some coal. So I want that up by the coal line, which I think is here. I already have this done. I'm producing 106 steel ingots. 60. 60. It's 120. 160? Why am I producing so much of that? These are not all the same thing. Okay, that's steel. That's steel. Steel. I'm not looking at that weird. I need 106.67, so technically I only need 2 foundries. This is a good thing. That's 40 iron, that's 80 iron. But I only need 106. So I need 46.67. 46.67. So for this one, I could make it like 80%. That'll keep the numbers nice. With less iron, then I guess I need less steel. But this is good. So I have the extra iron left over, which I need to feed into these things. And nowhere else. So I'm going to have to make iron wire, so I can do that, and this constructor and steel pipes. So I'll just put them in a line. How many of these do I need? 2, and I'll overclock a bit, and 1, and I'll overclock a bit, and 4, and I'll underclock. So I need 2, 3, and 7. I need 7 of these. Suppose I could put them right here. You know, I'm going to put them right here. All construct. So I'm going to bring this iron through here and then just feed it up the middle of this thing. These 4 here are going to be the iron pipes. But I only need 335 to produce, let's say, 36 and 48, 70, 84. Produce 84. 75, 75, 75. I could do 50. 84. 22. If I need to be 84, this will be 50. It'll be 34. Excellent. So I don't want to bring that way, I guess, because the pipes are going to go into steeled frame, and the rest are going to go into the manufacturer. So I'm going to bring it this way. You're going to be producing 84. So each of these are going to be putting out tiny amounts. That's them. I could put one Mark III power pole right in the middle of this nonsense. That's them. He's got his iron. I don't have any of this. So your input is 100, 100, 68, 68. So that's all Mark II belts. That's iron bars, and then these guys kick it into gear as soon as they get 100. Probably this guy first, yeah. Okay, and then the other thing, so that's that. I'll do iron plates next with a little bit of overclock. What are the iron plates? The iron plates and the wire go into the same assembler. That's perfect. And then some steel pipe and the reinforced, so I can put an overclocked assembler at the end there. So we're going to do iron plates. But you're going to be producing 24. Ape wasn't working. You're going to be iron wire, right? Do I not have the iron wire recipe? Oh, you gotta be Don't have that recipe? Are you joking? Where's my mem? That's so stupid. I have nothing in the hard drive. I have no. Do a little save. I'm gonna have to do a quick hard drive run. See if we can't fix this problem. Because if I have to go with copper wire, it's gonna screw everything up. Yeah, fuck off. Fresh, blah blah blah. Save. There's a hard drive there, just to my left. I don't have electromagnetic control rods, and I don't have heat sinks. Do I have heat sinks? How do I make heat sinks? Because I will manually craft them if it's going to solve this problem. These that I need? Well. Alright, so I have to go straight up, and it's right up in the air. That's it there. This place is infested with spiders. Why for ammo? I should be anything. I've been here before, I just couldn't open it. So I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have left anything behind. Much of anything. Anything down there. Here, no. Let's go hit up the man. And see where that other one was with the stators. I think it's just off that way. Let's see. I'm going to re-roll it until I get iron wire. I don't know why I don't already have it. So got that one. There's one here at 99 that takes stators. Do a quick drop off of what I don't eat. The man. Sheets either. Here. I'm coming along this bridge now. Once I get to that miner, I'll just go ahead. I think I might see it right there. Yeah, it's definitely. Pretty sure I've already got that one. I'll just take a power line off of this one, and pretty sure I've already gone down this way. I couldn't have done that if I tried on purpose. He's dead. Another one. Anything else? spiders, perhaps? We all love those. They're neat. They had the stators right next to it. Crap, I don't need. You're another one. There we go. But he left some motors that I never would have found. Here or something. Possibly here. So that's another hard drive. I guess while we're at it, what else have we got in this area? Okay, go get those 2 Mercer spheres. They're comfortably, everything there is comfortably above ground. But I'll this way to get to it. It's all going to be down at that level. Place is full of grottos. So I'm here somewhere. I think I have an offshoot with a power line. I think at that point I can probably take it this way and do that. Right where that power line goes off, I'll go in the other direction, and we'll see if we can't get the stuff we're missing. Ooh. Lots of limestone here. Okay, the sloop is right under this. So. See it. Here.
Promise the scripture. Compose it into a blood song.
So I went down over the cliff here, and I got that one. This one's at 111, so it's inside this cave. This one might also be in the cave, but it's much higher up. I'm going to try and find that cave in a minute. I think the entrance is probably over that way. But it means there's another Mercer sphere right here. So I think I can hear it. said it's at 188. That's at 244. That's at 240. This is at 188, so it's down here somewhere. Ah, how much you want to bet there's spiders in this bed? Wait, huh? Yeah. There's the big bad. I see you. Get you all? They didn't aggro. That seems a bit weird.
This fleeting temple holds the resident zone. Play for us.
Okay, so that's 2 Mercer spheres. Let's see if we can find that cavern. I think it's down at ground level, though. See the cave. Usually where they have dotted lines, that's some kind of entrance. "65 meters along that line near one of these." Okay. This is right in line with that, basically. He said 65 meters. I'm pretty sure that's too low. Gotta be right at the end of that, right? Could be here. Long count. It is pretty down here. Okay. Don't that. they say it was? 111. That entrance is at 65. I need to double that. Numbers. Is that a... B374 helmet? Does it do? It's not in my inventory. Is it a collectible? Be absolutely sure it's just not in front of me here. I don't understand what that is. Is that a recipe? I want to do that. I'll do this. B137 or something. What is that? They have collectible. I don't know what this helmet does. But if I'm in this area, then it's directly a beam of that. Okay, I'm going in there and going up. That was kind of fun. I have no idea what that was. Bunch of random parts and a thing. That's technical term. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into out here. Fix up. Slug up there. Place is super pretty. Yeah. Summer's Loop is up in that mess, where the radiation is, more likely. Summer's Loop. I'm not sure I have any filters. I do. cleared this out. Might as well get the slugs because I don't want to come back in here again. Something nasty is here. There. Ooh, more mechs. That weird thing. So that was not a helmet. Literally nothing. This grotto is fascinating. Is this a fuel tank? Nothing special. It's a cavern. Ah, not crazy. I did see a slug here somewhere, right? It's up there. There was another one further down. Here? This cave is amazing. Yeah, there's this. Some kind of fresh hell up here. There should be another one. Here. Big yellow. How'd I get turned around in here? Oh. As much fun as this little grotto is, come on out. Your stuff. I've been down this hole before. Yeah, I've been here. Oh, no. Nope, nope, nope. We're okay. All good here. Don't need anything. Stay right there. I would mine that and trash it. Starting to get a bit of sprawl here. These floating towers look so much better with a bunch of steel and big steel legs. Apparently I went all over the side of that mountain. Witness my shame. Oh, what a miss. Let's drop some stuff off. See what that hard drive got. It's not what I'm looking for. It's the hard drive library. Don't like that. Copper and iron to make copper? No. Rescan. Dissolved silica. This sounds like a terrible recipe. Nitric acid? I don't think I want to make that. This is useless. So you can use coal. Right. So I can make coal with wood. It's such a stupid recipe. Like, how do you mine wood? You can't, right? No. I guess that's what I'm doing. What a fucking waste. I should have got that copper recipe. Iron and copper. Let's see. So we got all of that. We got that hard drive. Got that hard drive. What other hard drives do we have here? You want aluminum casing, which I can get. So I'm probably going to go and get that one. This needs copper sheets. So we're here somewhere. I'm just going to go south. And then I'm going to go north of my water. And I think I have turbo motors. Okay, so I'm here. Slug. It's a good place to take a feed. That's sulfur? Lots of slugs. We're supposed to be going southish. This is one of those roads. Let's get down on the ground here for a second. Have a little peek. Hostile stuff is this way. I've already been there. This slug. I'm... West. Ah. Can't catch me. There it is. You're just gonna die. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it all you got? Stuff. There's no stuff. I've been here. Let's see stuff. I, for one, will not leave good materials. I may trash them, but I will not leave them. All of these does. Got that done. Ooh, Mercer Sphere. Can't sit idly by, can we? Anybody want to take a bite out of my ass over here? So got that. There's another one over there. Nothing super interesting, so I'll head back. And then I'll go to the water pumps and go north-northeast. Up this mountainside. Pluggy ones. Something interesting over here. Comforting. Choke, 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 choke. Go. Oh, blow uppy stuff. Well, go this way. And we're walking. This one. Oh god. He's toast. Turbo motors. No. Oh, how many control rods did I just get? 11? Shit, I'm going to get that other one. That's what's up. No, no, no. 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 Yeah, you can stay right there if you want. Yeah. Yeah. More stuff to pick up. Computers. More computers. Aluminum plates. Casing. Wachong. Okay. So I can go get those electronic control rods now. Is it that one? That's the heatsink. That's the stator. Sheets. The oscillator. That's the electromagnetic control rods. That is a long ways away. But I'm here now. I can go get... Oh, nice. So I can go get that one. Go get that one. And then I can go up and get... I don't have... I might have a bunch of cooling systems. I'll just keep going east. I really, really, really hate this place. A lot. Might have already got this, but I would have picked everything up. Oh, okay, this is the turbo motor. Frost. It's cooling system. It's just funny that they put turbo motors right next to it, and it needs a turbo motor. Okay. It's one turbo motor, and then I guess I go north, northwest. net. All these little journeys. So that's that sloop. So this looks like a desert, but it's actually that pink nightmare. So I just need to go more northwest. Yeah. To keep our eye out for weird stuff. If you want to bet on top of that thing. Found it. We got that, 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 that. More control rods. I feel like there should be at least one more thing. Doesn't have to be. Smart rifle ammo? Okay, so that's all of that. Ooh, oil well. Go plug in these hard drives. Could do this. 420 megawatts, no problem. And I can build the geysers over here along with the batteries. So I'm probably going to do that. Let's go east. East. So I think I'm on the edge of this. So I can hear a sloop, so I'm gonna go get that. And then I'm gonna go east, southeast. I can hear it back here. I think. Okay. Safe, mostly. I guess the geysers are over that way. Geysers should be. I'm gonna have to shoot him. How are these more effective than explosives? Things I'll never understand. Things, frames, stuff. Very generous with these control rods, I'll give them that. What do I need for this? Power, eh? I got a surprise for you. So I got that. Where are my geysers? South. Ah! It's one down. I'm shooting you in the face. Back to going south. Oh, should be geysers down here. Jesus. Still some monsters here. This has got to be the most inhospitable place. You guys are actually tougher. They are tougher. But I'm pretty sure I beat the snot out of one of these with my whacking stick.
strand of the tapestry.
Need to go northeast because they're up there. Yeah. Now, here. You. There's 3 here, right? Where's the other? Do you see it? Ah! Let's upgrade this pole. Let's put some batteries here. What are we looking at? Are these pure? $600. You're 600. These are a joke. Oh God. Foundations. These away. Trash that. Trash that. He's in here. Sure. Sure. Why not? Apparently I'm full up with those, so I must be making those somewhere. I should be flying them in here. No. So what I need are that. Do police store 100. So I want 400 times 3, 12. I want 12. To tie in here. Let's get this. Doggo! Don't drown, doggo. It was the humane thing to do. He's just gonna drown himself. This way it was mostly because shooting them some bad. Oh no. Alright, this is enough screwing up. I need to get back to civilization. Which is... So I'm in this area, I just need to go west. Well, I could just backtrack, I guess. I want to go west. Here's something. There. See, these don't even look like Mercer spheres. It is 1 o'clock. I feel like I might want to do something different. Plug that. Everything is that way. Power slug, Summers loop. Well, this way, shall we? Out. There's it. Summers loop. So Summer loop's that. Yeah, I have to clear this out. I want those 2 slugs, if nothing else. Summers loop is that. Then there should be a Mercer sphere. Down that. You're right. Yes. Hey, I'm almost home. What a trip. Whoa! Get away from me. Oh. Cannot has mango. Need more ammo. Quickest way to do that, I suppose. We're going. We don't need. How did I just put that? Technically, there's nothing here. Oh, I'm so close. Yeah, I can just go over to it. Whee! So this is my new factory. Obviously not producing that anymore. What I'm looking for is iron wire. Please. Come on. It's in. Eating a while. In the meantime, I don't have the iron wire recipe. The iron. I'm doing the iron. I'm not doing the iron plates. I am doing the iron plates. I don't have that recipe. So even if I do have that, eventually I will need to create stitched plates, and then my pipes and my reinforced. I'm making pipes. Not there. Not making pipes. This is pipes. Right. So then my pipes and whatever I make out of this, which would be stitched plates, which I can make with one assembler. Which I'm just going to stick here. That. Should put it like... No, this is stitched plates. Let's do it there. So then what I'll need is... This is supposed to be iron wire, I think. But once these are done... This... A joke. No, no, no. This, in theory, will be... This will be stitched plates at 1.27, so 711. I'll say 8. Create 8 plates. We're all hurting from playing soccer yesterday, so... I will be bringing back the camera soon. So then that's stitched plates. So now the plates and the steel pipes go into 4 assemblers. Suppose I could put the 4... Yeah, I could put the 4 assemblers... No, here.
Oh.
This needs to be producing basically 11 modular plates. That's 9, so this guy makes 2. Let's do Control C. This guy, you're making 2. Yeah. So then I'll need the pipes to come in here, which I guess I'll keep at ground level. This will be needing not a lot. This is all going to be belts. Hit. Nope. This will be pipes. That's pipes. Still need some of the pipes, which I'm making. Want mercury. I'll just take whatever's left over and feed it into whatever that needs. This will be the stitched plates, which I can bring this way and feed up into this. This, which I think is overclocked slightly. What you making? Cornbread? It's all in iron. 60. This won't have a recipe, even if it is powered. So steel and concrete have to go into another foundry. Okay. Concrete has to go into industrial beams. And then into 3 assemblers along with the output of that. So I need to get the concrete over here. Steel goes right into this foundry. He's putting out 48. Beams. He's 100. Oh yeah, he's underclocked though. Molded. He's making 40. Here, we come up out of the I really hate the fact that tilde is like the debug button on a bunch of stuff. I feel like I want to unmap it. Anyway, I'm getting 80 concrete, so that needs to be. So then all of the concrete that this is making, bring together here and sand under the floor. I can split it and send it on the floor. Let's merge all this together. Follow that with a is annoying. The cutest possible way. Need to send 71 concretes. What is this going to total up? 41, 81, 181. Okay. This is going to have to be yeah. Send that back that way. So this should have Leo. Do I have concrete? Liz? All of the machines are powered up. This guy should be producing molded beams. And then I'm going to feed the rest of my concrete, well, a bunch more concrete, and the output from this machine into 2 assemblers. I think it's going to put this. Just do it directly with just enough space to. I think I need to split it. Yeah. I'm gonna have to split the steel beams. This. But I'm going to have to produce 14. So I want each of these to produce. I want one of these to produce 8. To do that, I'm going to need 7. This has to be no. This one will 2 going. And the second hole will have to be a Mark II belt. Pretty much. Then straight over. They're not powered up. Oh, this is. I was gonna say that's not gonna work. What? How did I screw that up? Oh. So I have the encased beams. Now I need the plates and the pipes into a steeled frame. Plates, pipes, steel frame. I have to get the aluminum into aluminum casing, which I think is this. Right, I need 2 manufacturers or 1 overclocked. I could stick a sloop in it and split it and store the heavy modular frames there and break down the other factory. I'm going to need 5 of these gigantic things. Oop. Recipe. Electric motor. These require limiters and stators. This will always require quartz. I could do steel rotor, stator. Fused wire. Gambling. We're gambling. I'm gonna have every friggin' wire recipe. Alright. So I need 5 manufacturers. 2 manufacturers and then 3 blenders. Give me lots of space to route stuff around. These will be heavy encased frame. I need to produce 4 of them. I picked non-screw recipes that I don't have the recipes for. We'll take this recipe hunting offline, I think. Anyway, the output from that is going to go into 3 blenders, along with a bunch of other stuff. Movable. An output. One second, I'll check. All right. Got sidetracked. There are only 3 inputs to this, one of which is the nitrogen, which I can run underneath. Now I'll have to bring the aluminum casing over. This will all happen underneath. Keep making these factories. Like I'm pretty terrible at this. You know what? Hey, yo. Come here. Come here, my puppy. You did them too much yesterday. Okay, well, I created a bit of a problem by routing this way. An alternative might be... I have a good alternative. Oh. Yeah. I can... to bring it on the... What are you doing? Stupid pipe. Long way to bring that. Let's run power over to some of this first, because I feel like I'm going to be dicking around underneath there. That's not going to work at all. Huh? Everything powered up. Should have power almost everywhere. That should keep me flying. A lot. Finally tidied it all up. Nice. The land is no longer besmirched. Alright, I'm going to need a pipe going along the front here. I'm probably going to place it back a bit to give me a little bit of room here. Logistics. Arc one pipe. Right in the middle here should be fine. I shouldn't have to do more than 2 layers of shenanigans. Oh, gotta get on that. Come on, big money. What I need is iron wire. For the frame. That's not it. I want the recipes that don't require screws. More chances. Okay. I did not nearly make that off. I can get that to go that way. Sure, why not? Push. Pushy, my puppy. Listen, you want to sit on my lap? That's fine. What was that? Huh? Yes. Wonderful. Nitrogen gas. This is going to have to be fused. Modular frame. And I'm going to need a splitter. The output of this is going to have to go to every single one of these, but I was able to line one of these up. But we'll make him the little one. F that. Now, these modular frames have to go in here, so I can bring them this way. I don't need to be as conservative with this. This. $75 casings, though. That's going to be a Mark III belt. That's frames. Okay, so this is going to be frames. This will be a merger. So that'll get the frames out. So what I'll need now is to get that casing over here. I don't think that's going to be easy. Yep. The casing is there, then I can bring it that way. Hold on. Okay. We need merger. Put a through holer. This will be producing 200. That'll have to come down this way. Yeah. Let's put it. Okay, so now we just need to run a Mark III belts between those two. This way. Aluminum casings. I'm confused now. This should be heavy encased frame. So I'll need the beams, concrete, modular frames, and steel pipe to go to this. This will need heavy modular frames just coming out of here. Okay, alright. So everything else has to get routed to this. Oh, and I'm going to need 4. It's going to be layered. It's third here. I'm going to have to move this one back. Doing all of this underneath and routing it up through the floors probably is smart. This is this one is going to have to go back. My puppy's such a savage. Not that he doesn't like people. I think I've got that sort. Worst case scenario, I'll have to turn it around. What are you? You're encased beams. That is an ingredient here, right? We don't have the one for the... We really need that recipe. Themed copper. I think I have 2 left. I think it just took one from me. I just don't know what I'm going to do with this now. Let's see if this is bogged down again. He has tons of water. His is full, but that's... So I think he has all of the alumina solution that he can handle. It's definitely still chugging. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Making concrete. I think one of the ingredients for this will be concrete. No. Concrete is one of the inputs for this thing. I'm going to need the third and final output from this. What's it look like underneath here? Can I get another underneath going pretty much straight that way? Easily. Comes along this way and goes that way. This guy here. It's the one. How much? It's just a Merc one. Probably gonna do this one. We have concrete input. What are the next things I need? Still don't have that recipe. Modular frames. I need these. This will be a problem. But I can pull this back a bit. Enough? Could be. Barely. Yeah, I suppose I can do this, though. Then I can merge these. Bring it straight back that way. So right with that help. Set. Logistics. That is going to do some weird flipping. It's going to be modular frames. Dude, that shouldn't monkey with the flow too much. So I'm going to want encased beams. It shouldn't go into this. No. So I want the encased beams to go in this side. And I'm producing not a lot. So it's going to do some weird clipping. I am not a fan of that. I could get these to snug in a bit if I monkey with this, bring it over and then delete the support and then basically get it to go down from here. This accordion thing it won't clip. But I am a bit of an idiot. Dude. Wait, I wanted one of these to line up with that perfectly. Not gonna be that one. Let's put a merger here. But then I can put a splitter. I hate that little juke. That little juke. Don't like that at all, but tis what it is. I could have completely alleviated it if I did it there. Alright, I'm gonna redo it. And then the splitter comes back here, so this is actually a much better solution. Much tighter. The only reason I'm merging them is that I can't remember if I had to clock these the same. I feel like this guy's making 6 and this guy's making 8. Yeah, so could have made them each do 7, but I would have had to overclock both of them, and I didn't want to do that. Okay, and then once I get this working, is this a Mark 1? Shouldn't be a Mark 1, right? Oh, definitely. Then here, because this lines up with that, I want the merger. Stick that. That. Oh. No. There is another option. There's very much another option. Yeah. Okay, I'll merge them down this way. Why? That should fix that. that. This then. That will be modular frames. The reason I have no modular frames is because I have no copper wire to make the stitch plates. Encased industrial pipe. I'm not getting this recipe. Like there's no frickin' way I'm getting this recipe. I'm gonna take a break for a bit. As soon as I size this up. God, my dog is such a wiener. Me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go on like a hard drive. That's disturbing. That's a giant hole in the world. Fantastic. So I cleaned out most of that. And I've cleaned out most of that area. I haven't really done a whole lot of damage here. I mean, black powder, no requirement. Copper sheets. Electricity, modular frames, rubber, no requirement. Yeah. So I think what I'll do is I'll come to this base here, which is making what? Owns a power station. Oh. Oh. Yeah, so I gotta go all the way back to my power station. Lovely. Probably drop off some stuff while I'm on my way. All right, I'll do that now. And then I'll head over to the other power station. And from there, I think I can get as many as 5 or 6 more hard drives. Look at this. If I just swap those two things, this would make so much more sense. Do that. Could have brought it this way and then alleviated that completely. Let's get rid of that nut. Get rid of the pipes here. Computers. These beams. Plates. Steel. These daters. That. Apparently my upload speed is like on point. Now we're going for a ride. There are so many things that I would have done differently. I probably would have set up trains earlier. I'm still convinced that in an area, like each one of the biomes, you can kind of just belt all of the stuff to a central area and then process it if you want to or not, and then stick it on a train. I also could make these tubes a bit more straight. I'm basically going around and waving my finger in the air like anybody can see me right now. But like I go around the left outer, west coast with this pipe. And if I went more directly through the middle, it would be faster. More efficient. I haven't really gotten any really good power recipes lately, but I feel like I'm using fuel for everything. Maybe I can find a decent recipe for a more efficient fuel, and maybe sink a couple of oil wells into it, or whatever it needs, and generate like a ton of extra power. Because I think at this point I think I have uranium processing, maybe. Eh. Got to turn around in here. So fast. I'm fixing this over here too if I haven't already. I did. Nice. I'm not making any of those things, but I'm pretty sure I need that weird frame thing for this, but I also need it to manufacture some of those parts. Once I start making them, I might start airlifting them out. Oh god. If I did that. I think there's two here. Oh, let's Alright, so what are these making? I think these are decent ones. 600. So I want like... oh, what should be happening is that my production shouldn't really be fluctuating by much. Because what's happening is that when these are in a surplus, it should be putting power in. So when they drop down, then extra power can come out of this until they come right back up. So I think I need more than 400. Let's make it 600. What's happening? Shut up. Oops. That's better. All right, and I was gonna take a break, but I feel like I want these hard drives now. I really should take a break. When I got up to chase the dog there earlier, I just really felt my legs. So I've got those two. Oh, that's pure, so that's 600. This is 300, or I think it should be worth more than that. Anyway, I did that. I can grab that while I'm at it. I got that. What I really need to do is head east. So I head up to this geyser. I'm gonna put it in, and then sail. I'm gonna go east to this first one. So there's a geyser right there. It's a good place to take a tap off here. I have a power pole on this side. Indeed, I... Never know where you might have put some dynamite. You know. And oh, it's 300. That's nothing. Why would we do that? Then I want to go straight east. I already got the one that's at the top of that nonsense. So I'm going to come to a ravine here somewhere. I have no idea what's in this area. This one. I'm here. So I need to go northeast. Oh. I'm at this waterfall, so it's almost that direction. Oh, now I know what they mean. So they spawn it with stuff around it. based on your level or what you need. Do one more item here. See it though. Black powder. Let's see, I got that one. Then I can go directly south along the coast. Ah! You suppose this is bad news in here. Laggy. It's not a heat problem. Look up at the sky. That was way too many parts. That's kind of terrible. I don't want that. Did I finish? There's another one. I need the rubber. I need the rubber. Give me the rubber. Stators, circuit boards, pipes, ammo, fun stuff. Think rotors. The things, where the things? There are none. That lag was tremendous. I'm gonna put a geyser there, I guess. And I should have modular frames to get that one. I don't think I built there yet. Going basically east. Oh, wait for me. I think someone is making chili. That would excite me. Oh, chili. Up and away. I think I know where this is going. I am. This should be a geyser. Oh, let's backtrack a little bit. This way. somewhere here. It's a geyser. Right. Where is the geyser? There's a rock over there that I can blow up. Let me get some power. It's going this way. Where was the geyser? Oh. You're stuck on it. I get it. I'm going to kill you. I need to wait for your body to disappear. That creature is in the way. It's not a creature anymore. Liz. You know what? You are not normally. So I guess putting just 100 on it. Do a foundation there. Power for a single battery. Plug that in right there. Got that, and I got that. Now I'm going to continue east, and I guess it's in a cave. Sounds like it's in a cave. How it got in a cave? Go east. Definitely looks like cave territory. Is not More blowy uppy stuff. Let me see if I have power. Headers? Got a sloop. About that one, I could put 2 more geysers. I mean, let's get this one. And then this one and this one, and then loop back around. So I need to go north. Do that. I'll hit this power and then do that. Let's go northeast. It's right next to each other. You can run away. This makes you a little bitch. That out. Let's go that out. Let's go that out. Want one more object. Bonus? Bonus object? Anyone? Bonus? Okay, so I went up there and I found this. Southeast, there's a sloop. Another hair job. So close together, but I guess they're so hard to get to. What kind of bad guys you got up here? Shoot you in the face a bunch. Copper sheets. Got that. Now I'm gonna go east southeast. No, I'm gonna go southeast. I don't need any more sleep. I'm gonna go southeast of. I love this biome. This is one of the other starting biomes. Like I think you start in that area. Oops, southeast. Might be able to see it from that. It's right there. I got a surprise for you. Obelisks. The bomb. The twofer. Do, 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 to the left. Perfect. And dip. Oh, you make bigger meats. I'll save you, doggy. Oops. Goes. I think after a while, you will eventually get a Ooh.
Wait,
Huh?
oh. Too late. Take the damaged hard drive to the MAM for analysis.
Well, so this must be one of the first ones you find, because that mean you have stuff down here? I think. Less. I see nothing. You see things. Okay, so that one. I think I've got that. Not that one. Oh, am I on this one? Yeah, heavy modular frames. So, did I get that one? If I look back west, I want to go south, and then I'm going east. But before I do that, there. Oh, there's Mercer spheres. I'm getting the. So I think I'm gonna take off, and I'm gonna finish this another time.